What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about if we are finally going to get Silent Hill games, or just a game, at TGS 2022. So I think this week is going to start to quickly escalate, right? Really over the next couple days. I mean, tomorrow, Microsoft, and then Friday, we got a lot of stuff. So that is when it would be. Konami's show is on Friday. Remember, because it's Tokyo time, it's going to be a whole lot earlier, anywhere, I guess, really anywhere else, but maybe your specific area is a little bit closer. But it's going to be pretty early in the morning, and, we got Sega Atlas, you got Konami, Square Enix, and Capcom all in a row. Those four, I guess technically five, because Sega Atlas, those five are going to be going just 1 hour after the other, which is actually insane. So is this the time we finally get Silent Hill? Well, honestly, I don't have any, I'll probably bring in rumors throughout this video that we've heard before. I don't have anything new, for you all. I just, I'm talking about the idea because we have heard so much about it. And when you think of Konami going, it's like, well, what would they actually show, in this? They have an hour. Now, you could do, I guess, a whole lot of nothing in an hour. We've certainly seen it happen before, right? In all sorts of different, conventions and shows. And we have heard kind of conflicting things. We've heard, I think the original rumor a few weeks ago was basically don't expect the Silent Hill game like very soon, right? That, maybe it was because of TGS that people were saying, hey, don't expect it probably at TGS. But then as the weeks have gone on, then it's kind of become, I think Video Game Chronicles was the one who actually said it, that they had heard sources that said, well, hold on now, this will actually happen sooner than you think it's going to happen. And so, again, does that mean TGS? It could. Does it mean maybe a PlayStation? Because we still potentially have a PlayStation showcase. Could it mean that? Could it mean the Game Awards in December? I mean, if Konami drops a trailer for, Silent Hill 5 or whatever, if it's the remake one of Silent Hill 2, whichever one it is, that would be a gigantic thing for Jeff Keighley to get. So obviously, there's still options, and the Game Awards is less than 3 months away. So that is pretty, in game talk, game lingo, soon. 3 months? Is that soon? Yeah, it kind of is, to be honest with you. So I'm not expecting it at TGS, and I guess, the reason probably should be pretty apparent in just, we've been saying this for years. We've been talking about Silent Hill for so long, and obviously it hasn't happened yet. But the rumors, at this point, right? I think, at least for me, I'm very safe, or I feel safe in saying I believe it. I believe there are 3 Silent Hill games, right? There's that episodic one that's kind of like, almost like a Tales of the Walking Dead or whatever, but for Silent Hill. So Silent Hill episodic game. Then you have the Silent Hill 2 remake, which is being done by Bloober Team, which we may hear about that really soon, considering Layers of Fears is coming out early, next year. So once that game is out, then it's, full steam ahead. And then you also have the impossible, in my opinion, impossible to deny leak for Silent Hill 5, right? You see the concept art, you see all those images. It's a demo, or there's going to be a demo, like a PT-like demo on PlayStation. It seems PS5 exclusive. So, that game definitely exists. So now you have 3. Before, we only thought there were 2 Silent Hill games. Now there's 3. And yeah, I say it as in the way I'm talking about it, I'm saying it like it's confirmed, just because, again, I believe it so passionately. Like, I do believe it's happening. So again, like, I would assume the odds continue to go up the more Silent Hill games get added to the docket, right? By the way, this is not even debating whether or not having a franchise that's had a troubled history, and, it's even had movies and stuff like that, coming back in 3 different games. I don't know if I would do that for like a, if you have like a flagship franchise and you bring it back. Do you bring it back by having 3 games and potentially even a movie, because there's rumors of a movie? Do you do that? I think that's kind of overkill, but that doesn't actually really matter right now. What matters is, because there's 3 games, the odds of one of them, I'm not talking about seeing all 3 of them at TGS, right? Obviously, that's not going to happen. Yet again, they could really just explode and say, hey, we have 3 Silent Hill. We're not going to talk about them all, but we have 3 of them. They could, but in my pessimistic mindset of it, I'm only, hoping for 1. It seems like, based off of those leaks, you'd think, again, the Silent Hill 2 remake one is like the closest, but then this new one, like this actual main installment game with the demo for PS5, yes, it's only going based off of images, but like it seems close. It seems close to happening, but that's an interpretation off the images, right? We don't technically know that. So maybe it's that one. Maybe it's a full-scale one. But yet again, then you think, all right, well, if that's a full-scale Silent, if that is the Silent Hill, right? Because you have a remake, then some sort of like indie episodic thing, which could maybe be the best of all three of them, but it's probably the smallest, right? And then you have this main installment one. If that has any PlayStation exclusivity to it, you got to imagine Sony does it, right? You got to imagine Sony wants it for like a showcase or something. And then so would that not be at TGS? Would the remake be at TGS? Well, maybe, but maybe not, because they're working very heavily on Layers of Fears. And then this episodic thing, we don't really know how far along, that is. So obviously we know there are Silent Hill games coming, or there will be. We know Metal Gear, right? They said it. Konami said that, they're making more games in those franchises. Not them. They're giving them out to basically whoever wants them. And so, yeah, I mean, I would be kind of shocked, because I think this could very well be the year with TGS. It's a perfect opportunity. If we could walk out, and I'll even throw in Metal Gear, right? There's been rumors of a Metal Gear 1 remake for a long time as well. If we could walk out of TGS, we could walk out Friday morning when we wake up and we already missed the announcement because it was even earlier than that, and we get either a Metal Gear remake or one of the 3 Silent Hill games, I mean, I would call that a huge win. I think that'd be massive, specifically coming from Konami, right? And then you'd have the other conferences as well. So this could hopefully be a really amazing couple days. Thursday, Friday. Thursday's Microsoft, and then Friday is the whole just death row of all these developers that hopefully can do some really awesome things. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.